guys, it's Valerie. Welcome to another Thursday on V&K News, and today I am showing you how to make this air dry, super good smelling actually, and really easy, fun to make DIY air dry clay. And you guys all know today's freestyle, so me and Kaylee decided to do another DIY for you guys because DIYs are really popular. And we were going to do summer kind of DIYs. Hers is not, and mine is not either, but we thought it would still be fun to make. So our next DIY Tuesday is going to be a summer theme, so don't worry, you guys will get some summer stuff in there too. So also be on the lookout for Saturday's video, which is going to be challenge day. And so pretty much this video was filmed yesterday and ready to go for today, but everything got deleted by accident. I have no idea how, so I had to refilm this, so sorry if it's such bad quality. It was kind of last minute. So yeah, I was literally going through my photos trying to find the video that I had made for you guys to post it, and I couldn't find it, so I was like, ugh. So now I have to make another video. But don't worry, this is why you're watching this video, because obviously I got it to work. So yeah, let's get started. And the things you're going to need are Mod Podge, lotion of your choice, bowl, mixing utensil, an extra bowl if you would like to help you a little bit, and some all-purpose flour, white flour, any type of flour, corn flour works good too. And yeah, first off, I have a cute bowl here, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding in a bit of flour. However much clay you want is however much flour you're adding in. It's kind of hard to know, but just add some in there. And then in your other little bowl, you're going to grab your lotion. Okay, I kind of ran out of this lotion, so oh, okay, I guess I'll just take off the top. These are two very different lotions, because you can tell. I'm just gonna mix them. I've used this, so. Now you're gonna add in however much in whatever color food coloring you would like. If you don't store this in a Ziploc bag, it'll turn into this. It is still, it's actually only hard in some places because it's been air drying. It's still a little bit stretchy, but just, you gotta, either you can put it in the fridge for it to go faster, but you have to wait at least 2 to 3 days to wait for it to dry. And original air dry clay, I've bought air dry clay from the store, and it takes 2 to 3 days. So wait 2 to 3, maybe even 4 days just for best results. In a couple of hours, it's not gonna be done. It's still gonna be squishy, so don't think it's gonna be done in like 2 hours, so it'll take at least 4 days, 3 to 4 days. And you can add the Mod Podge into your lotion, but I like doing it separately. It's just a lot better if you do that separately. Now you're going to grab your bowl and add in everything. It's going to be very thick because you added food coloring. So now I'm just gonna mix this in. And now that I've mixed it in, you don't need to mix it in thoroughly, just a bit. Now I'm gonna grab my Mod Podge and I'm gonna add it into this container again. And I'm gonna mix in some more blue food coloring. My dog is about, oh, my dog jumped on my bed. Don't add too much into your little container if you're using a small one like I am, because it'll probably overflow. Mod Podge is extremely runny. You don't have to add in more food coloring. It will make it a bit darker than you probably wanted it to originally be because you're adding more food coloring. But if you think about it, it's white. Mod Podge is white, so it will be even at it'll become a lighter color because it mixed in with what color you'll get. I just added a tiny bit and I got a baby blue, and it's really pretty. Now you want to add in your Mod Podge. Make sure you get all of it. And just slowly begin to add everything. If you need more lotion or more Mod Podge, just go ahead and add that in. I might need a little bit more lotion. But you want to make sure, even if it's kind of like this, it's extreme, even if it's kind of grainy, you want to keep mixing and make sure that you get every single piece of flour in there, even though it's grainy. You still want it to be mixed up together, because later on, if you add more lotion, then it'll easily bring everything together because it's already mixed in together. Right when you're done making this, clean your plate if you used a plate that you normally use for food. So make sure you clean it immediately because it will kind of dry up. And I use this one for food and I left it there. So you have to, if you're gonna leave it, then you need to soak it in warm water for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Now you created kind of like a blue powdery after you mixed everything in. And if there's anything not mixed, just mix it with your hands so that it comes in thoroughly. And now you've got, it's kind of like it feels like mica powder. It's kind of like a colored blue powder, you can see. But because I mixed in what I already had and all of the flour. So now when we're mixing in more lotion or more Mod Podge, it will mix a lot easier. Just trust me on that one. Okay, now I'm going to add in a little bit of both. I'm going to add in some more Mod Podge. Mod Podge is usually what you want to add more of in, and not lotion. Because since Mod Podge is like glue, it'll literally, I'm not even joking about this, it'll stick it together. And I don't know, it's just kind of cool because it just kind of stuck together. When I first made this and I filmed it, I added more Mod Podge and it all came together. But I only had made a little bit, so it was a lot easier to mix in, so it could be that too. But so now I'm going to add in some more lotion. And when you just want to get dirty, get it in your hands, and mix it up. Then put it on like your table or whatever you're using and just begin kneading it with your hands. It will make more if you add more lotion, but I only grabbed a small piece. I still have a lot in there, so. Now you just want to mix it, and if it's not dark enough, just do this, add in some more, and fold it in. So just go like this, flatten it out a bit. Add in just a bit of food coloring. If you have something to mix it in with, you can like just grab it and just kind of spread it around. And then fold it in. And it shouldn't get on your fingers. If it does, it'll usually wash out. Just use some soap and hot water, or as hot as you can get it to be. And just keep kneading it, and eventually you'll get this really nice dough, and it's air dry. So now you can make whatever you would like. Try to make a heart, didn't turn out too well. That's okay. And yeah, you can just let this dry and make whatever you want out of it. It rolls out like Play-Doh, so you can easily cut it. Yeah, and it's super fun to play with in just general. So if you guys want to learn again, but be able to directly see the inside the bowl, keep on watching. So pretty much here, I have the powder from the lotion, the Mod Podge, and the flour and the food coloring. So pretty much all I'm going to do is I'm going to add some lotion into there, as you can see right about now. I am just adding as much lotion as I can into that. Don't add too much or else you'll get too of a sticky product. And all I'm doing after I attempt to add it in, because it was kind of hard to get it all in there, and pretty much once all I do is I mix it and I knead it with my hands afterwards. So here I'm just adding it and then I'm mixing it up until I get kind of like a chunky substance, and then afterwards I just took it out of the bowl, put it on my table with some flour, and I just continued mixing it up. And I just want to let you guys know, if you want a shout out on Musical.ly, comment down below on both of our Musical.lys that you came from YouTube, and make sure you're following both of us. And if you're following us and you comment that, you could get a shout out, and do the exact same thing just on one of our photos on Instagram, but make sure you're following us and make sure that you comment that you came from YouTube. And we will be checking to see if you are actually following us, so don't lie about that. And yeah. This is what it looks like once I mixed everything up. I just put it on my table with some flour and I kneaded it until I came to this. Yeah, so that was the end of my video. Make sure you subscribe down below if you're not subscribed already. Be on the lookout for Kaylee's DIY video. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, VNK News. Snapchat is private, but we will have a VNK News Snapchat up soon. And go follow us on Musical.ly. Kaylee's is KayleeB_1222. And mine is love_Valerie_1222. So make sure you go follow us. And yeah, we'll see you guys on Saturday, which is challenge day. So we have no idea. I think I'm going to be doing the ABC gymnastics, and she's going to be doing chug-a-jug gymnastics. So yeah, make sure you try this DIY out, and if you do, make sure you send me your photos. Make sure you send us on VNK News your photos of your recreation of this Play-Doh using the hashtag DIYs with VNK News, and just send it to us, or you can post it and we can find the hashtag. Make sure you tag us at VNK News as well. I'm the Vish. Okay, so yeah.